Rochester police say they are relieved to have the man they believe is responsible for a violent crime spree this summer off the streets. 29-year-old Jermaine Johnston was arraigned Saturday morning at city court. He's charged with second-degree murder in connection with the Delamain Drive double shooting Friday afternoon. Also first-degree assault and robbery for allegedly stabbing a man on Clifford Avenue in the end of June. Wyman Sheba Clark has more from police on his violent rampage. Sheba?
Yeah, Rochester police say Jermaine Johnston is responsible for 4 brutal attacks, 2 of them leaving 2 people dead. Police believe much of his motive was robbery. They are glad he is off the street, and they say it's thanks to the community.
We're bringing this to closure. We know that with this particular individual, this was something that would escalate and it would continue until we did make an arrest.
Rochester police say Johnston's rampage started June 26 when he stabbed and robbed a man of his handgun on the 1400 block of Clifford Avenue.
In each one of these jobs, it appears that this individual acted alone, at least based on the information we have right now.
Deputy Chief of Operations Michael Woods says that robbery started a series of attacks. Just days later, on July 2nd, Johnston allegedly used that handgun to rob and shoot a 22-year-old man, injuring the victim in front of a convenience store on Clifford Avenue. Woods says then 9 days later, Johnston shot and killed Omar Lynch at 3 Renwood Street.
A couple of the jobs were later robberies, but they were what appears to be very unprovoked, violent, and ruthless attacks.
Wood says Johnston's most recent attack happened in broad daylight Friday on Delamain Drive. He allegedly killed 19-year-old Tommy King and injured 24-year-old Anthony Pearson in a double shooting. Police say that's when the community decided it had enough.
We had a lot of good information, and putting all the pieces together, it was critical for community involvement, and we just can't say that enough. We can't do it alone.
Rochester Police Chief James Shepard calls this a tremendous arrest. It comes after the city has experienced 23 homicides so far this year. Before Saturday, arrests were made in just 2 of them. Shepard says although he can't contribute the force's recent cool-down detail initiative as a factor in this arrest, it is in place to prevent these crimes with community help.
We can't be everywhere at all times, but again, the community is everywhere at all times, and that's where we really need their help.
Yeah, police say Johnston was out on parole. We've learned after serving 9 years for burglary. Police say charges with the Renwood Street homicide and the Clifford Avenue shooting are expected to be filed soon. Meanwhile, the investigation is ongoing. In the newsroom, Sheba Clark, YNN.